This is Global News at Noon.
Hello and welcome to Global News at Noon. I'm Jaden Lee Lincoln. The remnants of Hurricane Beryl are pushing through southern Ontario, bringing heavy rains and flooding to parts of the province. With more on where Beryl is heading next, meteorologist Ross Hull joins me now. Ross.
Hi there, Jaden. Yeah, we've seen the heavy rain push across southern Ontario, and you can see that behind me on our pinpoint radar. It's led to some localized flooding around the GTA. 20 to 40 millimeters has already fallen, and at least another 20+ millimeters likely on the way with more showers and thunderstorms. The heavy rain pushing in towards Montreal along with some embedded thunders. So the morning commute was a messy one through the GTA. That afternoon and evening commute in Montreal will be especially messy. And we've seen a lull in the precipitation around Toronto, but we're expecting more showers and thunderstorms to pop up as we head through this afternoon and this evening. So we're not necessarily done with the heavy rain. We still have a tropical air mass overhead, which is going to help to drive some of those storms. So rainfall warnings continue across southern and eastern Ontario in towards southwestern Quebec, where totals could be in the 40 to 70 millimeter range, even locally heavier than that. And we are watching out for tornadoes, possibly a tornado watch in place for the Niagara area. That means conditions are favorable for that if thunderstorms do form this afternoon. It's still a warm air mass out there, but not as warm as it has been. But we still have humidity out there, which is something to keep in mind. Let's quickly take a look at your showers and thunderstorm potential through the afternoon, evening, and even through Montreal overnight. Coming up, Jaden, I'll talk about when we'll see some drier weather and how the rest of the week and the weekend are looking. That's just ahead.
All right, thanks so much, Ross. The Toronto and Region Conservation Authority has issued a flood watch for rivers and streams in the GTA as a result of these heavy rains. Flood watch is the second highest warning the TRCA gives. It says all shorelines, rivers and streams in the region could be considered dangerous. And Toronto Airport is reminding travelers today to account for this weather when heading to the airport. And as always, there's a chance some flights could be affected by the weather. To other news on day 6 of the LC.
I'm Donna Friesen in Amman.
Well, it's been important to have that rain gear handy around southern Ontario and southwestern Quebec. Have the umbrella handy and be prepared for more showers and thunderstorms at times this afternoon and this evening. There will be some breaks, but also more heavy downpours at times. And of course, the cloud cover and the rain will suppress temperatures, keeping us more towards the low 20s, although it's still humid out there and enough energy in the atmosphere for some strong storms. We've also got some upper level support. You can see the jet stream moving right over Ontario and Quebec, and that's the moisture path that the remnants of Beryl has taken. And it moved in this morning through southern Ontario. Heavy bands of rain pushing in through the Montreal area this afternoon, and some embedded thunderstorms with that as well. And we'll be into that through this evening, and you can see that popping up around the GTA. Montreal, a bit of a lull at times overnight, or at least later tonight, and then the possibility of more showers, even the risk of thunderstorms into Thursday morning. But Thursday morning commute for Toronto, eastern Ontario will be much drier. In fact, a much drier day on Thursday, and that dry pattern should continue across the entire area, except for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. But we still have to get through another 20, 40+ millimeters possible with some of these storms in addition to what we've already experienced. And you can see some of those heavy amounts. These are showing another 60+ millimeters for areas close to eastern Ontario and south of the island of Montreal. So not surprising that some areas could end up with totals near 100 millimeters. Keeping in mind our average or normal rainfall for the entire month is somewhere between 60 to 75 millimeters. So that's almost a month's worth of rain, or more than that, within a day. Okay, so long-range forecast details are certainly drier. We start to heat back up Friday, Saturday, the chance of some showers and thunderstorms over the weekend in Toronto. And yes, morning showers and thunderstorms in Montreal. We should start to see some drier weather by the afternoon. Looking dry, but hot and humid heading into the weekend. And that's a look at your forecast.
All right, thanks, Ross. Well, that's our show for today.
This is all that's left of Quinn's Meats in Yarker, what was one of the few abattoirs.
The remnants of Hurricane Beryl today. The rain began to fall at around 9 o'clock this morning in the city, accompanied by lightning and thunder. Now, there has been some damage from the storm as well. In Prince Edward County, a large tree came down on Highway 33 near Conley Road around midday. It has since been removed. In Picton, at about 9:30 this morning, a large tree limb came down on hydro wires near Center and Queen Streets, causing a traffic hazard. It also knocked down power to about 500 customers. The power is back on for those affected. And yes, we did see rain on and off all day today. Bill Hall joins us now from Crawford Wharf. Bill, hopefully you're staying dry out there.
Kinda. We're sort of in a hole right now. We were expecting that at this hour. Mother Nature on our side for sure. But it wasn't long ago, 15, 20 minutes ago, we were getting a pretty good soaking. We will find that even though the worst of the cold front is over, we're going to see more troughing. You will see showers and thunderstorms through the evening and overnight. Taking a look at our alerts board, you can see that the rainfall warnings are still in place across the region. To the north, Smiths Falls, Arn Pryor, and all the way west to Bancroft. No warnings, but still special weather statements. You will get significant rainfall. The warnings, of course, a little closer to the lake, and we hope to see those lifted by the morning. Onto our forecast board now, and tonight, down to 19 degrees. That's probably going to feel a little warmer than that. We've got high humidity, and you're looking at about another 20 to 30 millimeters of rain as remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl continue to track through. We'll see that probability reduced to about a 60% probability in the morning. By the afternoon, around noon, about 40%, and then by the evening it wraps up. We hope to see some partial clearing overnight and a fantastic Friday. Does that mean great weather for your weekend? We might just have that. I'll have the full forecast details for you as we broadcast live from Crawford Wharf for Kingston Thousand Islands Cruises.
First Weather is brought to you by Aubin Windows and Doors. For premium products, award-winning service, and professional installations, visit aubin.com.
And we're live from Crawford Wharf. Lovely conditions at the moment. We're getting a little break in the cloud. I said that sun was threatening to get through, and it did. We've got some blue sky overhead. Very nice conditions for the time being. We'll get into the nasty details in just a moment. Just wanted to remind you that Kingston Thousand Islands Cruises, business as usual. All three vessels are in operation now. The Island Belle has been back in action for a couple weeks now, and they're going to have lunch cruises as usual on the Island Queen daily at 12:30. And don't forget those sunset dinner cruises on the Island Star for private functions or for select evenings. You can get your tickets and join others for a lovely dinner and a show, as they say, with live entertainment. Also special theme nights with either blues or country. They have some great music to offer along with that great food and a cruise. We are looking at some pretty decent conditions for the time being, like I said, but conditions could change quickly as we see another wave of showers and thunderstorms, a couple waves through the evening and overnight tonight. We've timed it well again for a Wednesday down on Crawford Wharf. Let's have a look at our surface analysis map now, and you'll see that, we are getting into a bit of a mess through the evening overnight hours due to this very large system, or what's left of Tropical Storm Beryl. As it tracks through tonight, we could see heavy rain at times and some thunderstorms. Hoping that that'll get out of the way, though, as we see high pressure building in the west as what's left of Tropical Storm Beryl heads northeast. We get into some high pressure building in behind and some really nice conditions. Those conditions likely lasting for a while as that high pressure digs in. Some very beautiful conditions for your Friday and right into the weekend. Lots of sunshine and those seasonal temperatures and even above that. Probably hanging on to humidity now that this tropical air mass has settled in. Belleville, a high 24, mostly cloudy tomorrow. We see the showers and thunderstorms ending overnight, and then a 40% chance of showers by noon. That should drop completely by evening as we see some clearing. Friday, sunny with a high of 28 up to 29 Saturday, and mainly sunny conditions. Brockville, you'll see the showers and thunderstorms continue through the overnight, probably tapering off to 70% 60% probability in the morning, down to 40% early afternoon, and by the evening, we hope to see it end. Clearing overnight, high 28 Friday, mainly sunny, and Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud as you reach near 30. Smiths Falls, a high 22, 70% chance of showers in the morning as we say goodbye to what's left of Tropical Storm Beryl. That probability of precipitation ending in the evening, clearing overnight. Friday, a high 28 and mainly sunny conditions. Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud. And it looks like Kingston looking pretty good for the weekend, too. You've got a high of 23 tomorrow, probably feeling about 8 degrees warmer still as we see a lot of humidity in the region. That probability of showers reducing to 60% in the morning, 40% after the lunch hour, and by the evening we hope to see it end, clearing up overnight. And Friday, lots of sunshine with a high 26, up to 27 Saturday, and mainly sunny conditions. More of the same Sunday with a high of 27. 26 will be your high over Monday and Tuesday as we see the chance of showers returning, peaking at about 60% probability Tuesday, Wednesday, a high 24, still a 40% chance of showers. Now your weather wallpaper. This one comes from a lovely picture from Rob Edmonds of Parham. He calls this the calm before the storm. This was early this morning before the remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl settled in. What a lovely, what did they say, red skies at night, sailor's delight, red skies in the morning, sailors take warning. Yeah, so this was a very red sky this morning, keeping to the old adage. Rob, thanks for your picture. If you've got photos, share them with us at submissions at ckwstv.com.
Yes, love the colors in there. Very, very beautiful sight. And it sounds like, Bill, there's a bit of a party around you. There were some boats that were trying to.
Yeah, it sounded, I couldn't really see it. I had to keep my focus on camera, but it sounded like one of those cigarette boats.
Yeah.
With a big motors on the back end, revving up alongside of me. And I think he was getting a bit of a kick out of the fact that he knew we were having a broadcast. So he just sort of idled in there and revved, got a chuckle for himself. But hey, I'm a professional, Megan.
You are.
I can get through that sort of thing. It rattled me a bit, but I managed to.
Well, I hope you stay dry over the next little bit. We'll catch up with you a little bit later for your long-range forecast. Mike, well, Bill returns now for a look at our long-range forecast. Bill, you look like you're surviving pretty well out there, huh?
Megan, hello, check 1, 2. Sorry about that. We powered down during the commercial break. But we are looking at some decent conditions right now, Megan. It looks like the rain has stopped. The cloud has parted ways for a bit. We're actually getting a bit of sunshine down in Confederation Park and in Crawford Wharf. On an inclement day like this, the Helm, the new and improved Crawford Wharf patio, is closed down. But on a good night, you can get yourself a drink and a bite to eat. And there's going to be more news about the Helm, the newly named patio, later in the summer. So keep listening for more details. We are looking at some inclement weather tonight. Showers and thunderstorms still possible tonight, even though we're getting a bit of a break now. Remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl on its way out. But it will end by the evening. We'll see some clearing, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, beautiful sunny conditions with seasonal highs. Monday and Tuesday, though, the chance of showers returns. Wednesday, taking a bit of a dip as we get into a 40% chance of showers. 30 to 40% on Thursday as temperatures start to climb over Friday and Saturday of next week. The sunshine returns. We're live at Crawford Wharf for Kingston Thousand Islands Cruises. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Your long-range weather is...
Our rainfall warning still in effect for tonight, as we could see another 20 to 30 millimeters of rain on top of what you've already received, which is in excess of 50 millimeters. I'll have full numbers for you tomorrow. That 19 overnight feeling like a 25, and we're likely to see things calm down a little bit tomorrow. Still on the humid side, that 23 feeling like a 30. We are looking at that probability of showers and light rain in the morning, reducing to 60% by noon, and through the afternoon, dropping even further, hoping for some clearing overnight. A really nice Friday on tap. But does that mean a great weekend? We'll find out with your full forecast in just a moment.
This portion of the news is brought to you by your locally owned Midas of Eastern Ontario, with lifetime guarantees on brakes, shocks, struts, exhaust, and now on tires. Come and experience the Midas difference.
Count on W.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
Remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl moving through today and continuing tonight. It's not over yet. We've already seen an excess of 50 millimeters in this region, and we're likely to see another 20 to 30 millimeters again tonight as it continues to track northeast. A very large area of active weather. We're still getting some wraparound, so that probability is going to die off slowly through the day tomorrow. Showers ending in the morning, reducing to 60% of a chance, and by the afternoon, 40%. By the evening, it ends. We see some clearing. Looking forward to that as high pressure builds. Not just one, not two, but three high-pressure systems working to give you not just a nice Friday, but a pretty good weekend, too. Very nice conditions. You may see a little cloud here and there, and a very tiny 20 to 30% probability of a shower occasionally, but for the most part, beautiful conditions. Belleville, high 24, mostly cloudy tomorrow. Remnants of Beryl reduced to 40% probability by noon tomorrow in the Quinte region. Friday, sunny with a high 28, rising to 29 on Saturday, and mainly sunny conditions again. Brockville up to 22 tomorrow. Your storm ends in the morning, and then we see it reduced to a 70% chance of light rain and showers. By the afternoon, down to 60%, 40% by the evening, and overnight it ends, clearing early Friday morning with a high of 28. Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud, nearly 30 for a high. Smiths Falls up to 22 tomorrow. Still a 70% chance of showers through the morning, hoping to see that reduced to 40% by the evening, clearing overnight, a high 28, mainly sunny Friday. For Saturday, a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 28. Kingston, your forecast. Yes, we've already seen an excess of 50 millimeters of rain, and we could see another 20 to 30 millimeters before it wraps up tomorrow morning, reduced to 60% by noon. By the afternoon, later in the afternoon, 40%, 30% by the early evening, and hoping to end it completely overnight. Friday, sunny with a high 26. More sunshine Saturday and Sunday with highs of 27. Up to 26 Monday as the chance of showers and the risk of thunderstorms returns. As high as 60% probability Tuesday, reducing to 40% Wednesday, and a high of 24.